All right. Hope you all enjoyed that little sneak peek of that John. Haha. All right. We're waiting on people, but I'm become a strong proponent of the "if you build it, they will come" philosophy. So I'm just gonna start getting going, and welcome everyone to the stream. Yeah. I'm making a big deal about this one because this might be my last stream for a while because I don't know if you can really tell behind me, but this room is basically empty. I'm moving out at the end of the month, and it's very exciting. I'm going to be moving back into my parents' house. Ooh, super fun stuff. Just temporarily. There's a lot going on in my life as I'm nearing the end of my doctorate. I don't have anything lined up specifically yet, so I don't know where I'm going to be. So it's going to be a bit of a transient time. Might be traveling kind of all over the place. And so I'm not sure how many of these streams I'm really going to be able to shoot off in the future. While I don't really have a settled home, but I figure we should have fun while we're here. And just a big thank you to everyone who's joining in. I have some cool stuff to go over, so I do have a fun trip coming up that I will go over a little bit in more detail once more people show up. But for now, I have a glass of my fanciest whiskey that I got from outside Kentucky, in Louisville. And I'm going to try to drain off all the beers that I have left over. And also, sorry in advance if I sound a little stuffy. All the moving is kicked up all the dust in my house, and I'm very allergic to dust, so it's just been very dusty. But anyways, I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do. Thank you, I appreciate that. It shouldn't be too bad because I'm mostly getting rid of old stuff. And since it's my parents still have my childhood room, so it shouldn't be a big deal. I'm going from Philly to Long Island. It's not that far. Anyways, I figured we'd do Alcatraz because it's one of those scenarios where there's no money. And no money's fun because you can just make whatever the hell you want. It's also one of those 10 coasters scenarios. But I am going to mod in a couple of newer coaster models. So let me see what we can do. I'll do the RCT2 corkscrew. We'll do the LSM launched. OpenRCT2. I could speak words. OpenRCT2 continues to impress with just adding a bunch of crazy stuff every single update, and I love it. It's awesome. There's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool new pieces you can do. And yeah. So we're just gonna hop right in as I kind of just ramble. Did you guys see that media day for The Flash, huh? I wasn't there. It looks cool though. It looks cool. I'll say that. This is probably the best time to ride it right now because it's gonna have horrible lines all the time. You can kind of game the crowds at Great Adventure. People say it's gonna be a mess, but you can kind of game the crowds. If you show up early enough, it usually doesn't get crowded earlier in the days, and you can just show back. You can just show up early in the day and get a good time. I'm probably gonna be at Cedar Point sometime this year. Like I was saying before, my summer's very transient. My hope is that I'll have some time off in the summer, and if I do, I'm just gonna go on a big road trip and do a lot of parks and stuff. But it really depends on where my program is and where I'm gonna be, and that's unfortunately right now that's just all up in the air. It's probably not gonna be in America because of certain things, certain actions that our government is doing to ruin academia. So I might be heading out of the country to do a postdoc, but we'll see. I might just end up in America still. Who knows? Kind of looking forward to the potential of doing an international thing because I thought that'd be really cool. But we'll see what happens. What should I do with this? I guess I'll just do like an airtime hill. I'm trying to make this like a GCI-y sort of thing. But they didn't model. Ooh, I like that actually. And do like a helix thing like that. Then have it go up like this. And crash right into the other one. Damn. That sucks. Alright, so, ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay, that works. Yeah, look at that. It's a terrain coaster, kids. This is what they call a terrain coaster. I don't like how sharp this is, but whatever, I'm gonna deal with it. Yeah, so I hope to go back to Cedar Point. I'm still gonna call it I-305. I mean, I called it I-305 all of last year. Nothing really changed. I mean, it's still the same banger ride that it was before, and that's all I really care about. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am moving. Welcome to the stream. Hi, people. Thank you for showing up. I'm moving out. This is my last stream in my apartment in Philly. It might be the last one for a while. Also, how are my vocal levels? They good? They good? Okay. Let me know if it's too much or too little. But yeah. I'm moving out. It might be a while before my next stream, which is why I wanted to go out with a full extravaganza today. We're going to do crazy stuff. I don't know what that crazy stuff's really going to be, but we'll see. What happens if I go through here? Is this like the jail? I guess this is where the prisoners are, yeah? I think we have a helix in the prisoners. Yeah, I mean, it looks like I don't know. Everything they say about the super boomerang just turns out to be rampant speculation. So I feel like I should probably just stop spec. You know, I'm sure everyone heard the rumor. It's like, oh, it failed inspection. It's not gonna open, and then it opened today. So I'm not gonna take stock in any more rumors. I'm done with that. I'm done with that, and you should too. Be better. Alright, well, I've blocked off the prisoner yard. Sorry, Shawshank. Okay, cool, thank you. Well, Siren's there is one new gen tilt open, right? Somewhere in the world? Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 beers to get through. So no guarantees we'll go through all of them, but I'm trying to burn off everything I have in my inventory before the end of the week when I move out, because I don't want to have to bring any crap home. Oh, we are so not going to have enough speed here. We just so not have enough speed here. Oh, what a disaster. The prisoners aren't getting their helix. Damn. I think I really overestimated. I'm like, oh, this is a big drop. But then I went back onto the island, and now it has no speed. Okay, if there's no new gen tilt, then it might be a mess. I mean, I guess they have the one in China. That exists. I know it's like old school track, but I'm sure the technology is basically the same. I don't even know what this... I said this is going to be a GCI, and it's barely... It's not very GCI-y. I always, like, struggle with, like, how do I make a ride feel like a GCI on Roller Coaster Tycoon? Just going underground in the peninsula sounds like trouble. Well, this is supposedly Alcatraz, so... if you go under, you'll probably find, like, Al Capone's dead body or something like that. I guess, like, I feel like a GCI would have some shitty little turn and then an airtime pop. Like that, which will then crash right into the helix. Perfect. Ooh, wait, can I make this happen? Can I do this? Yeah, I know GCIs are famous for their tight helixes. But you know what? It's worth it because I got to pierce through the helix. Do I want to go? I can't go down into the water. It'll say too low. But I'm pretty happy with this. This is cool. This is cool. Hi, Mike. Yeah, I'm leaving Philly at least temporarily. My lease is up, and I'm moving back to Long Island when I finish out the rest of my PhD, which should be done soon. Any day now, any day. And then once it's done, I may come back to Philly. I may move to a different area. Things are up in the air. I feel like you do like a... I don't know, those wave turn looking thingies. Yeah. I'm just making a tangled mess of track, like right over here. Oh, Siren's Curse on the Cedar Point Peninsula. I didn't even think of that. How bad does Lake Erie flood? I have no perspective. I know the park is flooded in the past. I just like I don't know like how common that is. Oh, can I? Yeah. Yeah. Terrain coaster. Look at all this use of terrain. No, you're right, you're right. So, I guess while I'm talking about the move, I'll give more context. Yeah, I'm finishing up my PhD in biomedical engineering here at Drexel University. Go Dragons, I guess. I don't know, the logo's cool. But yeah, I'm finishing up my PhD. Right now I'm in the write my dissertation phase, so I don't really need to go into the lab to do experiments or anything anymore. So that's why I'm moving out, because I don't need to pay rent anymore, and so I'm not going to pay rent anymore, because I don't need to go in. And I don't know what's going to happen next. Unfortunately, research funding is a bit tough right now, as I'm sure some of you are aware. So I may have to move far away, or I may end up staying, but it's all kind of up in the air right now. I'm gonna figure out what I want to do here. I'm kind of like written myself into a corner. I guess I can like just drop down. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of lame. I want to do like a station flyby. Let's do a station flyby. Thank you, I appreciate it. Grad school is not fun. But you know, kids, if you work hard enough, anything is possible. You can achieve your dreams too. Maybe I'll go low with the station. No, I can't go low with the station flyby. That wouldn't work. Can I fit the exit now? Okay, yes I can. Cool. And then we have a big drop off here. This is very un-GCI because this would give way too good airtime. We can't be seeing that. Take that, Mystic Timbers. Haha. Oh no, did I screw this up? Am I 5 feet off? And it's gonna go into the water? Oh my gosh. That's a good question, you know, maybe it depends on how generous I'm feeling. Maybe we'll let the prisoners are gonna be the ride ops, obviously. They'll be paid slightly worse wages than actual ride ops. Damn, I wanted to have like a big kahuna drop here, but I guess it's not happening. I'm doing like a Mystic Timbersy turnaround, like something like a, you know, a drop down like here and The prisoners are gonna be the water dummies. They're expendable, right? They're expendable. Obviously, they ended up in Alcatraz for some reason. They have to atone for their sins and pay for their crimes. Alright, this is just becoming a really wonky spaghetti bowl. But hey, sometimes spaghetti is quite tasty, so... The vision on this coaster is just not very coherent. Well, of course this thing's gonna have buzz bars. Oh, man. Now it's turning into... What's that ride at Indiana Beach that does this, like, circle around itself thing? Now it's that ride at Indiana Beach. Okay, I got it, though. I got it. I got it. Oops, I'm one off. I got it. Okay. Oh, now there's no room for a brake run. Oh, wait, we can fix that easily. No, we can't. Damn it. How am I gonna... Where are my brake blocks? There's no brake blocks. Unless I make the station fly by a brake block, which I think I'm gonna do. Oh, well. But it's gonna be one of those fast brake blocks that you can do in Roller Coaster Tycoon now, because the people who make Roller Coaster Tycoon are gods, and I love them, and they continually improve this near 30-year-old game, and I love them so much. I'm gonna give the OpenRCT 2 dubs a big wet kiss one of these days. Alright, if anyone has better name suggestions than Prison Transport, I'm happy to go. I don't think anything is safe anymore. I worry about X2. I do really worry about X2. I mean, it is a very tragic story, and I feel for the family. I don't think that, like, they're gonna rule in favor of the family, because usually in cases like that, like, there's usually some sort of pre-existing condition, but I'm not gonna take any strong stances on that before the full evidence comes out. But I mean, Six Flags seems to think it's fine because X2's still running, but its days may very well be numbered. I'm thinking of getting rid of... Yeah, this is me doing block break science, which is very important. But yeah, I mean, I think the spree is going to continue. It's funny because a bunch of random coasters have closed, none of which were on the death draft that I did on my channel. We drafted 32 coasters, and the only one to, like... God, there was one that closed, but, like, we missed Arkansas Twister. We missed another one that closed. I'm disappointed in myself, is what I'm saying. But I think we'll definitely get a good number of them before the end of the year. Wow. I really thought that there'd be more momentum on this ride. Whoop! Therac 2.5, wow. Now that's a reference. Man, this thing is slow. Look at that brutal 13-mile-an-hour station flyby. That'll get the people going. It's too slow. It's too slow. I'm adding more. I'm adding more height. How do I do that? I'm gonna have to make changes. Ugh. This whole front section's gonna have to change. But it'll be worth it in the end for Therac 2.5. I was gonna name it Prisoner Transport, but that's a better one. And I'm sure there'll be other opportunities to name prison transporters. If we're gonna name it the Therac 25, it's gotta be like, the trains are gonna be bright green. And I'll just make the rest of the coaster beige. That looks disgusting, by the way. Okay, we need to make that. Okay, that makes it a little more tolerable. And bright green or lime green? Which one's more annoying? Say lime green. Yeah, that looks like radiation, right? Did I make it? I think I gotta go a little bit further. 155. Look how far out over the water I am. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've gotten a lot of, actually, I have a fun fact about me as a child. So I grew up as a parent of dentists. My parents were dentists growing up. And so when I was a kid, I used to like, because, you know, I guess I'm a crazy person. When I was a kid, I would break into the dental office as a kid and just like run around and play with stuff. And I accidentally grabbed the x-ray machine and I x-rayed my leg. And I was convinced for about like 2 days that I was gonna get cancer and die. Good news, I have not gotten cancer so far, so hopefully that continues to be the trend. But yeah, I was convinced I gave myself cancer. I am gonna have to explain my move a bunch more times. It's okay. I'm trying to figure out how to link this up now. I made this whole beautiful twisty mess, and now I can't even like use it because I reprofiled the drop. Maybe I'll go like up and like that, and then like, and then I just gotta do like a sweeping turn, like Hercules style. Yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Except I guess I can make this a turnaround to make it more exciting. No. No, I'm gonna just make it a... Just gonna make it at this. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That totally looks like I didn't just slap it together. Okay. Anyways, if someone wants to know the reference about this, it was an old x-ray machine that accidentally gave lethal doses of radiation to the people that got x-rays through it. Or it was like a CT scan or something, and a bunch of people died. So, not fun. But it does give Hercules vibes, but I did add this much larger drop so it would actually like go through the course with speed. So I don't think we can fit any more trim brakes in. I'm leaving Philly mostly because I don't have a lot of money and I can not pay rent at my parents' place while I write my dissertation because I don't need to go into the lab anymore. That's basically what it boils down to. I might be back. I mean, I'll be back in Philly plenty. Yeah, it was a radiotherapy machine, like a cancer therapy machine. But it used x-rays, basically. Or gamma radiation. Radiation. That gives good airtime. This little pop. Yeah. Now we got some pacing. Now we got some pacing. Yeah, I think Kyle Hill did do a video on it, which is actually very good. Yeah. It's pretty terrifying, but I like to not think about it. That is basically an El Toro hill. This is the only GCIE part of the ride. Honestly, though, A bit janky, but I like it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Should have good ratings, I would assume. 1020. Oh no, very high. We'll see if people want to ride it. I don't really care. These are prisoners. They're gonna get their intensity and they're gonna like it. I think the El Toro trains are fine. They don't need any adjusting. All right, they're probably gonna be like, it's too intense for me. Hurler's on the death draft list. I don't think I have it, but it's on the list. I think it's safe though. Nope, we got one guy. Just looking at Therak 25 makes me feel sick. Just like it did to the people who were killed by the machine. Ooh, wow. Somebody's gotta want to ride it, though. Somebody's gotta want to ride it. Somebody's gonna want to ride it. You, Norma, go ride it. Go ride it. Go ride it. There we go. Hey, we got one. Is that how this works? Do I have to physically drag people onto the queue line? I can't believe that works. Oh, except it doesn't. Well, that was fun for 5 seconds. Okay. I gotta turn down the intensity. We've gotten 2 people waiting for the ride. I'm just gonna cut out part of this ending turnaround, and then it'll be fine. Which will allow me to actually make the brake run sensible. Let me see. How do I do this? Yeah, something like... Damn. That'll hit. Oh, it's going slow here, so I can do this. Yeah. There we go. Oh, what, did somebody throw up on you on Hurler? I had somebody throw up on me on Mystic, so that was fun. That was my first ever ride on Mystic, too. And my friend's brother puked on me. Would have been really nice if he, like, told us beforehand that he got motion sickness. Though, to be fair, he had, like, cancer and a bunch of chemotherapy, so I'm not gonna hold it against him. But we're like, so should we have him go on the Beast or go on Mystic? We're like, well, the Beast is really long, so let's put him on Mystic. And that was a mistake. Okay, I think it should be good now. $9.95. Boom! Ticket. Oh, ew. That actually sounds really entertaining, though, watching like somebody throw up on an upside-down swinging ship. Rip to a legend. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, I do like to challenge myself by making an intimate impulse with the layout tools that they offer, which are very, very slim. That could be fun. We'll make that. We'll do that. We'll make that happen. So you gotta be really, smart if you want to try to make a full layout out of this. But you can do it. And I have in the past. And we gotta go the other way. Yeah. We're gonna make an airtime hill. Look at that. It's an intimate impulse with an airtime hill, and it is going in the wrong direction. And I need to get it back in the right direction. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's perfect. We're killing this. Do another airtime hill. If the radiation machine will get out of the way. Which it won't. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, I think Volcano was after RCT2 came out, but it's cool that they have the impulse, like, even to begin with. This is gonna be another... Okay, maybe this is gonna be a double up because I ran out of room. Oh, but wait, I gotta figure out how to... Now here's the challenge. How do we get back? I'm gonna start by building backwards. Nah, it's gotta go higher. Can you take me higher? That's Creed, children. I've really made this difficult for myself, haven't I? Like, I could have just not made an impulse. It would have been so easy to not make an impulse. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to make a full circuit intimate impulse, and it's going about as well as you'd expect. Because the problem is you can't turn unless you have a vertical drop. So I need to, like, line this up precisely. I'm gonna hide the scenery. Decent Creed, thank you. I could do a much better Creed if I tried, but I'm not trying. Do a good Pearl Jam, too. Like a, God, what's the... That's my Pearl Jam. Damn. It's okay, it's gonna work. It's gonna work, children. I think... No. I'm trying to line it up with this piece of track. I think I'm one off. I am one off. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. So I can make this more sensible. Disaster class. Much like the intimate impulse model itself. I think we got it, though. I think that I'm, like, very annoyingly, like, one tile off here. Okay, it's a lot more than one tile. That's fine, though. That's fine. That's easy to do. That's an easy fix. But we're almost there. We're almost there. We gotta go 2 tiles off. 2 tiles off. Oh, yeah, don't you hate it when your favorite comedian becomes a Nazi? At least you can go, oh, I did not see that coming. Haha, ba-doom-ts. Maybe I should get a crappy soundboard. I think that would really elevate my game. You could be like, okay, I think this is it, children. This is it. Now I need to get it so that it'll actually, like, go travel a full circuit. And I bet for a fact that it will not succeed in that. Either it's going to be way too intense, which, okay, whatever, fine. Or it's just not going to... Oh, yes! We did it! We did it! We did it. We just got to connect. Beautiful! Look at that. Look at that. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Also, let's see if people are riding this. We got 22 people. Not bad. All right. God, that was difficult. It has a really, really long station. Incredible. Oh, it's gonna, like, fall down under... No, not even. Okay, we need to jack up the speed, obviously. Power launch without passing station. I'm just gonna go 69, nice, miles an hour, and see where that takes us. It's a little fast, but I think we might need to be a little fast. Actually, this isn't bad. This is reasonable. We just gotta slow it down. I guess, wait, I do want to see what ratings it gets at 69. I bet you, very high. Like, high in a bad way. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty impressed by myself. I think I did a pretty good job here. Oh, it actually has decent ratings. Very solid. I'm still going to slow it down. I'm going to try to pass. And I'm going to see if I can get it to, like, to swing at the end. I think I can. Like, it'll stall out at the top hat going around the second lap. Yeah, this ride would be solid. I would ride this. Yeah, it'll stall out. No, it'll go around again. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll just give them a couple extra laps. Be kind to them. It's kind of fun to watch. That was not my intention, though. Let's say 50, 51. Whoop! And now we don't make it. Alright, 56. 56 is the Goldilocks speed. Right here, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Yeah! 58, 58, the Goldilocks speed. Let's go, let's go. Oh, at the original speed, it was pretty moonsault scrambly. This is a lot more, like, realistic. Like, I think this would actually just be, like, a fun coaster. That double up would be pretty brutal, though. Alright, let's see, let's see, let's see. Does it work? Oh, it boosts up. I see, I see. It boosts up. That's why it goes around again. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna cut the station back. There's no brakes, which is good. No, it's only 6 cars. Actually, maybe 6 cars is fine. I think I'm just gonna... This'll work, and then I... Oh! Wow, that's interesting. I took away 1 car, and now it doesn't clear. Alright, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I wish you could make inverted top hats, but you can't. Oh, okay. I made... whatever. Oh, that was a little dizzying, not gonna lie. Yeah, it shoots off again. Okay, whatever. We'll just do 1 circuit for the sake of capacity. And I'll add back another station platform so we can Should we give him 2 laps? We'll give him 2 laps. We'll make it 63 and we'll give him 2 laps. And I'm going to name it Higher by Creed. Uh-oh. Our Therac 25 is broken down. That's very bad news for the patients. Legit, I'm very proud of this. This was an effort, and it was difficult, but I'm proud of the product. Delivered a quality product. Yeah, it's just a glitch in the ride. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. They don't need to train the ride ops on it. It's just got, like, good ratings. Pulls negative 2.5 Gs of ejector air time. That's pretty good. Now, what do I color it, though? I kind of like the volcano colors. I'm leaving the volcano colors. But I'll make it like the... I'll make it like the possessed train with, like, the yellow and the orange and the... Yeah. That just really lurid color scheme that I actually really like. Okay, so at 8 o'clock, I'll have a very special presentation for all of you, so be sure to hang around for what's coming up next. I will take suggestions on the next ride. We got options. We have the side friction coaster. We have the Virginia Reel. We have the reverser coaster with police car trains. That's fun. You already built a Woody. I don't want to hear it. We have Steel Wild Mouse. We got a mini roller coaster. We got the looping Schwarzkopf coaster. We have a stand-up roller coaster. We have the Arrow corkscrew coaster. We have an LIM launch coaster. We have a B&M twister coaster. We have the LSM launched coaster. We have the... Okay, there's a lot of these, okay? SLC, blah, 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 Flying Dutchman, Flying Coaster. I'm not making a 4th dimension coaster because that's way too much effort, and I'm drinking beer. You could also do a water coaster and a bobsled. So yeah, fire away, children. Whatever speaks to you. The world's most painful stand-up. What do you mean? That's just a regular stand-up. Aha. I do hate the stand-ups. And the fun thing is RCT also hates the stand-up, and you can tell because the ratings for the stand-up are absolute doo-doo. I don't even need to make it like... I'm just gonna make it like how it actually was. Can I get it around the water tower thing? Oh, this does remind me, because this Togo track has triggered me. Does remind me about my experiences on the Big Apple coaster, which was really fun, but it was a terrible ride. That's my best way to describe it. Really fun, but a terrible ride. Like, it's not worth the money, but I thought it was worth every penny. Hello, Serena. Hi. Welcome to the stream. I'm telling them all that in 10 minutes I'm doing a very special presentation. Well, right now I'm just going to make the world's most painful stand-up, which basically just involves making a Togo stand-up. God, those things sucked! But the looper's right here, right? It's been a long time since I've ridden Shockwave, okay? Please forgive me for my need to jog my memory a little bit. Yeah, I enjoy, like, a bad coaster can be very entertaining. And there's a strong difference between bad coasters that are boring and bad coasters that are entertaining. And bad coasters that are entertaining, I can ride, like, all day. There's a fun one I have coming up that you'll find out about in 9 minutes. And some of you probably already know about, but ignore that fact. So is this one it has like this painful ass airtime hill that I hate. And then it has that just really horrid section. Okay, Shockwave didn't have this, but oh, I know how to fix this. I know the one at Canada's Wonderland had this, or just like has this random section, which for like some inexplicable reason, it's just like the track is banked, and there's no reason why. Hate that. An affront to humanity. Disgusting. I may not have enough room for this, but maybe I'll make it. Yeah, that'll solve the problem. Now it just won't finish the circuit. Or I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do the turnaround a little early and do the weird trick track thing. Do the weird trick track thing on the other side. Can you take me higher? Oh, Serena, you want to see my beautiful creation? It's called Higher by Creed. It's an intimate impulse that's themed to Creed for some reason. Oops, sorry. Some water went down the wrong pipe, and now I am suffering. Ugh! Also, I did realize it's gonna hit this precious water tower. Not if I do this. Ho-ho! Vortex of Carowinds was okay, only because it's so short that it's over with really quickly, and I like that about it. Oh god. Okay, now I'm gonna do the stupid slant track that just like, it's just like this for like 100 feet for some reason. This isn't even like an exaggeration of how the ride is. This is just like how the ride is. And it's terrible. Then there's a really, then there's just like a series of really, really aggressively tight bunny hills. I hope you all can feel the disdain I have for the Togo stand-up. It's just seeping through every word that I speak. I just hate it so much. Oh, I see the issue. Okay. Damn, that's gonna be a problem. Because I have to go... I have to line it up with here, but there's stuff here. Yeah, there are definitely Togo stand-ups in Japan. I mean, I'm just speaking out of my ass. I don't actually know if that's the case. I'm sure there are, though. Who needs a brake run? There's gonna be no... There's gonna be no brake run to slow you down there. We're just gonna plow right into the station. I guess this is not gonna have block brakes. The kids are just gonna suffer. So this can go through brake failure, which will be really great, because then people can die. Look at this fruity ass looking IPA. It's very fruity looking. Oh wow, it's coming right behind. Okay. Ow. 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 Ah, worst. Ow. 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 The unbanked turn at the end really sells it. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm gonna name it Hot Togo. Get it? I'm hip with the kids these days and their Chapel Roan. The one that I actually wanted to ride closed, which had like the yeah, I'm disappointed in myself because I usually like to put block brakes in, but there used to be that coaster in Japan that was like 2 different models and one of them was a stand-up, or maybe it was like the same coaster that had one stand-up. Okay, I think there were like 2 of them. One was like a dueling coaster with one stand-up side and one regular side, and then there was another coaster that was just like, it had 2 trains. It does. It violates all the block zone rules. Isn't it funny that like Japan is like one of the most technologically respected countries? So, like, you know, they basically like founded modern. Wait, what? They basically founded modern technology, and for some reason they're just terrible at making roller coasters. That doesn't make any sense. That's exactly what I was thinking when because I was explaining to my dad and my brother while we were like going up the lift of the while we were going up the lift of the Big Apple coaster. I'm like, so this coaster's from Japan, and my brother's like, coaster, Japan. Guests are getting lost. I don't care. I don't think anyone's gonna ride this, but I'm just gonna open it regardless. I say good time. I am curious to see though. I'm gonna put it back, but I'm gonna see what happens if I actually like make this turn exist. Will it still exceed the limits? I bet you it will. Incredible. Oh, actually, it still almost exceeds the intensity rating. It still almost exceeds it. I'm putting it back the way it was, though, because I hate this. I hate Togos. Alcatraz means pelican. Alright, kids, we might lose RCT for a second while we, move towards our exciting stage of the program. Enjoy Gritty. I hope you all enjoy Gritty. Where is it? Yeah. Are we ready? Oh, can't see that either. At least not yet. Okay, fam. Are we ready for the big reveal? I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna put it over here. Okay. Look, it's Park Asterie, and this is a map of the trip I'm gonna be doing next week, starting next weekend. All right, listen, I'm building up the suspense, but yes, I'm going on a trip starting next weekend, and the trip involves going to theme parks, and we're gonna go take you on a journey. We start off at Parc Asterie here, and you know, there's Paris. There's that guy. I can't wait to learn about Asterie and all the famous characters that I've heard literally nothing about in my entire life. This isn't is this Asterie? I don't know. Or is the fat guy Asterie? The fat guy's like Obelix, right? Serena's gonna yell at me. I don't care. And then we fly over and we go to the next stop, which it's Thorpe Park. Oh my god. Isn't that crazy? This is a great logo, by the way. Big fan of this Thorpe Park logo. I don't know if this is the current logo Well, this is an old logo and they got rid of it, but it's very zany. Oh, you did tell me about the characters. It just did not register because I'm an American. Oh, you got the book from the library? Okay, so I'll be cultured. Good. So yes, Thorpe Park, Hyperia, very fun. Also Colossus. Yay. I'm excited for that ride because I've heard bad things and I'm very entertained. Then, shock of shocks. Who would have seen this coming? After Thorpe Park, we're going to Alton Towers. Wow. No way. Yeah, we're going to Alton Towers. Hyperion's in the wrong... You're in the wrong country, brother. And then get ready for this next reveal. Ooh! No way! He's also going to Blackpool Pleasure Beach? Wow. That's also a fun logo. But yeah. So here... Actually, so I did this on Google Earth. And this is 100% zoom. If you can see, it's 8192 by 4112. It's a very chunky file, which means I could keep the fidelity. But yeah, that's my this is my first international coaster trip, and I am very excited to experience it. Some fun highlights. One, they apparently put vests on Goodery, and I am devastated about that. I am absolutely heartbroken that they would do that before I got the chance to ride it and experience it in its full glory. But, you know, also the park is apparently really good, and there's a lot of good rides, and I'm excited for Osiris and Tutatis and Goodery. Thorpe, I mean, Hyperia just opened, so that should be cool. I don't know if Stealth's going to be open, though, because Stealth's been down. I'm not sure if they fixed it. I hope they have. Alton Towers, I miss the original Nemesis, but, like, you know, as a kid, I would, like, go on RCT. And let me make sure I save this. As a kid, I would go on RCT, and I would go to the Alton Towers page, and I'd, like, just look around the park and be like, whoa, this is so cool. And I would go, like, over to Nemesis, and I'd be like, whoa, that looks so cool. It's in a trench. So even if it's not as good as it used to be, I'm very excited to kind of live through this childhood fantasy. Shame the corkscrew's gone, though. Rip in peace to the corkscrew. At least I'll see this part of it. And you get the same thing at Blackpool, too. Which, obviously, I am extremely excited about the big one. I mean, how could you not be? Look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. If only it actually had a hill like this. If it actually had a hill profiled like this, maybe it would have some actual airtime. But, you know, I'm not going to complain. But this thing's going to change my life. I'm going to sit in that back row, and it's going to wrest my soul from my body. I cannot wait. And also, I'm really excited to ride all of the 100-year-old Woodies they have, like the Big Dipper, which is apparently a janky mess, Grand National, which is also a I think that's the theme of Blackpool, isn't it? Just everything's a janky mess. I don't think this exists anymore. I think this is the world's first water coaster. This is now the Nickelodeon streak, I think. Or Nickelodeon's, whatever, the Nickelodeon ride. Revolution will be my first Arrow shuttle loop. That's exciting. I do love me a bobsled. And they don't have it in here, actually. They're missing the best part of this whole Blackpool trip, which is that I'll be hitting 250 up. Wait, did Infusion? Oh, don't say Grand National won't be open. I'm going to be heartbroken if that's the case. I'm going to be heartbroken. I'm going to manifest it. I'm going to manifest it. They'll open it for me. Ignore research status, yeah. I have to add the best part of Blackpool to the map. No, 7 inversion SLC. You want generic Vekoma SLC. I gotta get rid of this crap. Anyways, Infusion's probably gonna be my la 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 la. I'm not listening to this. I don't hear you. They're gonna have Grand Nationals gonna be open. It's gonna be open. La 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 la. You can't tell me. I think this is the right way. Infusion's gonna be my 250. Get excited, kids. Get excited. Oh, Serena, you say this is good for the spine, but keep in mind that I'm going to ride this a bunch because this is going to be my 250th credit. Isn't it so beautiful? Infusion, I hardly know in. Oh, I can't wait. It still has the old trains, right? I hope it has the old trains. I hope it's as bad as I want it to be. So yeah. That's the trip. I'm very excited. Let me go back to this guy again. Yeah, so I'm getting like 30-something new credits. I think I did like the math. Actually, I did do the math, didn't I? 2025 credit count .xlsx. So I was at 216 before I went on my trip to the Adventure Dome. So I already got these two, so we can mark those off as a success. So I'm now at 218 credits. Oh, also the Manhattan. How could I forget the Manhattan Express? Disneyland Paris, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Also at Disney Studios, we'll see about that. But no matter what happens there, I should be able to comfortably get Infusion at 250 because I'll be at 257. So I have like 7 coasters that I could go off of. Yeah, rip the dream of Disneyland Paris unless I change my mind and I'm too tired and we end up there anyway. Yeah, we'll Disneyland Paris is a maybe. Because that's Saturday I fly in from a long red eye, and yeah, we'll see. But I mean, there's a lot of really cool credits I'm gonna get, and 250 Infusion. It's gonna be beautiful. All right. So yeah, that's the overview. I won't get to 250. Why not? Do I have to get like a stupid credit on the side to get to 250 then? No, I should. If you get rid of these, I should be at 253. So I have 3 rides of buffer. So if like it might mean I have to ride more kiddie rides at the other parks than I would want to. I would have loved to have ridden the Ultimate. I am sad about that. Yeah, I should be able to. I should still be able to get 250, but we'll see. We'll feel it out. We'll feel it out. Oh, hi, misread the spreadsheet. I'm Thomas. Get it? Because you misread the spreadsheet. Because you read the spread. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a bad one. A bad one. All right. Back to Alcatraz means pelican. How could it not be hilarious? It looks like a beautiful thing. I hope you all appreciate that I have Gritty as the background whenever I transition between Roller Coaster Tycoon and something else. I was very proud of that. I don't think the rest of Chessington is worth going out of the way to... I'm not going to end the stream yet. I can end up making tons of money from this. Who knows? Yeah, but Chessington has a zoo with raccoons, so how can you not love that? I do kind of like the water coaster. The water coaster has... So the water coaster is a booster, but it's so cute. It only goes up to 33 miles an hour. It's like, oh, look, he's trying. He's trying so hard. We're so proud of him. Serena, you have like home bias though. Like people always like hype up like Great Adventure, and I'm like, Great Adventure, whatever. Who cares? Meanwhile, people like, isn't that wild? Isn't that crazy? Absolutely nuts launch there. Okay, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's like a family park, right? Like I don't need to spend my limited time in the UK going to a family park. Whoop. Whoop. That's kind of fun actually. I like that. That's cute. It's going to be a really robust ride. I know now everyone hates Great Adventure, but before people were like, "Oh, I've waited all my life to go to Great Adventure. This is such a special park to me. I used to dream about this place when I was a kid." I'm like, yeah, it's a park. This thing's just gonna be a bunch of really aggressively tight airtime hills, and I think that's good. There's only one water section, and I think that's all it needs. Look at these triangle hills. Isn't it beautiful? What should I name this? Carousel organs? That's a respectable choice. I gotta say, speaking of the Kennywood, you know, like the Palace merger happened, and then everyone's like, "Oh, thank God," because Kennywood's shit. I'm like, I thought Kennywood's fine. I've been there. I've been there a couple times. I've never had a bad experience at Kennywood. I'm sure Hershend will do a better job, but people are really going into Kennywood, and I'm like, I don't understand. I don't understand why. I thought it was fine. At least they're actually starting with 2 trains on Phantom this year. That's a rarity. I guess maybe I should make this station. I don't care. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. There is a chance I end up in Pittsburgh after my after I finish up, which I wouldn't mind because it's a good program. But I also wouldn't mind Kennywood being my home park. I love that place. I love Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's a good city. Yeah, I mean, maybe it was better in the past. I haven't been there like in the past, so I can't say for my own. Sure, I can name it Airplane Coaster. I'm gonna name it Airplane Coaster The Escape. Because this will be like people trying to escape Alcatraz and they fail. I feel like gotta go like classic plane. What do I do? What's it? No, not cutaway view. Oh, the tile inspector. My only complaint is I wish that they, I love that this exists, but I wish they, like, could make it so that you can highlight a bunch of pieces at once. So you don't have to, like, manually go through it. Like I'm doing right now. But I just like that you can, like, build a water attraction, like a water element, and then you could hide the track so it looks like it's, like, actually on the water. That's cool. Yeah, look at that. Now it just looks like it's like in the water. It's great. Capone escaped from Alcatraz the ride. You might run out of characters. Indeed we have, so I'm just gonna leave it as th. It's Capone escaped from Alcatraz. Th. Can people even get to this thing? Oh, I never opened the Togo. What a shame. Nobody's gonna ride it, so it doesn't matter. Oh, can people, like, get down here? This park is really hopping. This park is really just a masterpiece. Nobody's riding Higher by Creed. People are riding the Therac 25. Nobody's riding the Togo, but I'm also testing it. No, this actually isn't a terrible, like, concept for a theme park. Look, we got a Titanic over here. I think there's a lot of issues with actually building out on Alcatraz. Just a guess, there might be some permitting issues. If I had to guess. I had a really stupid idea to make an excessively high. Oh, and if I turn off collision, I can do this. Yeah, I'm starting to become deranged. Do you know how long this lift's gonna take? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my god. This only goes like 2 miles an hour, too. For some asinine reason, you can't, like, raise the speed. That's too much. That's too much. I've gone too far. Gone too far. That's an annoying noise. Gone too far. Alright, that's a more respectable height. I still comfortably clear the jail. Imagine being in a jail and you just constantly, like, hear drip leaks coming from the water ride above you. It's a brilliant idea. Why didn't anyone think of it? Okay, perf. So I'm gonna have the discharge station over here. And then it'll just, like... Oh, I forgot I turned off collision, right? You can just do this. No notes here, no notes. Oh, there I am. Maybe a little log flume waterboard. Damn, that's pretty brutal. I gotta say, I don't know if that would pass at the Geneva Convention. I'm really glad the Splash Boats isn't one of those rides where it's like the capacity is based on how long the station is, because that shit's really annoying. So we should get a bunch of boats on this one. Yeah, 34. Nice. All right, I gotta build the exit. Oh, right, I built the exit here like a buffoon, like a fool, like a clown. Funny how? Funny like a clown? I feel like the kids are gonna love this one. I built this mostly to watch collisions between... Yeah, that's true. We already have the torture chamber that is the Togo. We don't need to subject the children to anything else. They're not children, they're hardened criminals. I think this little flower inside of the queue line really completes it. I'm curious what happens with this. Is it just gonna go under? It's just gonna go under the water. Cool. Just falls into the abyss. You love to see it. Is anyone riding this? Nobody is in the queue line. Can they get over here? Oh, I know. I accidentally cut off the... Did I? I did. I cut off the line right here, which was definitely a mistake. That would explain why people... Oh, great. We have a breakdown on Capone escape from Alcatraz. Perfect. That was beautiful. Oh, we gotta lower the dispatch interval on this. I gotta see the tile inspector. Tile inspector, I hardly know her. I'm gonna remove the splash boat track so it looks like it's just floating in the water. Again, one of my favorite parts of OpenRCT2 that you can just do this. It's really cool. What does this even do? I don't know. Does anyone know what this button does? Sort the map elements on the current tile based on their base height. Okay, I see. What happens if I raise this higher? Does that change anything? Can you raise me higher? Oh, so that just gets rid of the supports. Okay, I don't really care about that. Oh my god, it just got to the other station. This is gonna take like 20 minutes. Alright, anyways. What should we do next? You always have fun with the LSM coaster and all the fun stuff they've built. It's like nuts how much cool stuff they do. Hey, you don't need to multitask. I should be writing a dissertation right now, and here I am. Big JoJo roll guy. I guess that's not much of a JoJo roll, because there's actually like a lead into it. That's fine, that's fine. We can do the big corkscrew into the little corkscrew. Let's see where, oh my god. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. This is more important. This is very important. You know, I'm just gonna speed it up. Wow, that's at max speed. That's really at maximum speed. Okay, 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 okay. Alright. We did it. We made it. Wow, that was worth every second. That was worth every second. It's got an 884 excitement though, and a 259-foot drop. Wow. That's a pretty bananas. I don't think the people can get to the ride though. They cannot. This is a path that leads to nowhere? Yeah, it's a path that leads to nowhere. And play the song Road to Nowhere by the Talking Heads. Great song, by the way. My dissertation on seat designs that minimize bodily injury at the Alcatraz Park. Maybe that'll be my next step in my career. I think there's potential. Oh, let's just do the corkscrew in the right direction. We don't need to cut back here. There's no cutbacks. No cutbacksies. I'm going for a swing launch. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Let's hope that I can actually build it correctly, because it's always a bit of a gamble. I like the two-part swing launch with the It might just clear that on the first try though, and that'll be an issue. Turned off collision already, so what if I make like a scorpion tail? I bet that's gonna clear though. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna test that and see how we go. Yeah, I know it's not a complete circuit. All right, let's see. I think I might have actually done this well. Oh! Okay, I think I'm gonna make it slightly taller, just to make sure that I don't. Oh, okay. We need to make him slightly taller, so that. Or do you want to? It's a top hat. I feel like it should be more narrow, like that. And I gotta make this. Oh, maybe I'll. Oh no, I'm not trying to delete off the jail. I'm gonna make this a lot more ridiculous because I feel like it. I don't know if it's gonna make it all the way back now, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm getting spicy. I'm getting spicy with it. Oh wait, no. I wanted to watch the. Okay. Is it gonna go through the first loop? Yes. Ah, damn it. I need to make the scorpion tail taller. Alright, that will definitely work. That will definitely work. And I'll add another extra bit to that. Boom. Alright. Now I feel pretty good about that. I always start these and I just end up like making a variant of Stormrunner. Not my fault that Stormrunner is such a fun layout. What? Perf. Oh, it's beautiful. Now is it going to clear the second swing launch? Oops. Alright, we have a bit of a design flaw in that it doesn't clear the second helix. That's right, we'll add more boosters here because the boosters only work one way. And then you can put the scorpion tail right on top of the path. I wonder if, like, it'll... Oh, okay. I'll do it like that. It might take more than 2 parts. Okay. It's going back. I like the overhang there, though. That's fun. That's fun. I think... Oh, that's the problem. The problem is I'm maxing out already, and it's still not reaching the top. I thought the booster launch could be faster on this. Okay. We can fix this pretty easily. I'm going to remove the second part of the launch. I remember it being like it could go up to like 100 whatever miles an hour. So I don't know what happened. Now we just got that little meek boost, and that's definitely not going to make it. Cool, okay. This feels good. I don't think it's going to clear this, though, is the problem. No. That's okay. I'll just make this a... Okay, there we go. We got it. I'll make this a medium half loop into a small half loop into another medium half loop. It looks a little long. Actually, no, that works. It's a trick of the angle. Ooh, okay, never mind. I could do the opposite. Have it drop down. Right into the path of the oncoming passersby. Okay, no, this could be cool, though. This could be cool. I'm getting a little fantastical with it, but it could be cool. I'm just gonna dig a ditch. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Right there. Yeah. That's beautiful. Alright, we're in business. We're in business. Alright. So what else we got? Do a dive loop. Look at the dive loop. You could do a dive loop. Who designs this? This is all free. You just get a free dive loop. You want to do a flying snake dive? Sure. Go ahead, do a flying snake dive. It's easy to do now. And see? What did I say? I just start designing Stormrunner. Again, not a bad thing. Great ride. Great crowd interactions with this just giant piece of land that's randomly in the middle here. I don't even know if that's, like, far enough. I think that's still going through the ground. Oh, well. I can do this. Yeah, there we go. Then I can raise everything that's not... Not that it matters, this is all paths, so it's all hidden anyway. But then... I can put... Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You can walk right through it. That's cool. That's cool. GP ain't even appreciating the level of crowd interaction. I've received an award for the park with the most confusing layout, and I will not deny that claim. Okay, airtime hill. Like a spiky boy airtime hill. That will go right there, so we need to do this guy. Streaming is fun because I'm just like speaking out what my internal monologue would be anyway as I'm designing a ride like this. Like, I would be saying the exact same things I'd be saying right now, just I wouldn't be saying it to anyone, so... Maybe we'll do, like, another swing section here? No, I'm just gonna do this. Let me see. Guess it's an Intamin so we can have some I-305 snaps. Especially if they hit the corkscrew. Oops. Alright, it's gonna be an airtime hill then. Here at Intamin, we love airtime. And hitting into the layout. Rip. If I do, okay. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, did I even open this yet? I did open this and nobody's on it. I feel like that would be a crowd pleaser. Is it because nobody can figure out how to get there? 'Cause it sure looks like that. Did win the award for the park with the most confusing layout, so I guess gotta hold up to that. Yeah, this Intamin's looking juicy. I mean, who knows though? I'm being presumptuous. Maybe it's a mock. Mock's stealing all those coaster whatever. I never pay attention to that. The coaster 365 coaster award thingies. Coaster Madness, that's it. March Madness for coasters. I don't pay attention to that. I have friends who get very, very, very into it, and I don't pay attention to it. I don't even pay attention to March Madness anymore. Used to. There was a time when I went to the school, it was the national championship twice in a row. Well, twice in a row with staggered years. Good times, but go Cats. Go Nova. But yeah, now Nova sucks and I stopped caring about basketball. Oh well. I think this is gonna be a masterpiece. If you ignore the fact that the entrance is... Yeah, there's a big bracket. They do it on like Twitter and Instagram where they just like pit coasters together. It's exactly what you think it would be. But it is pretty interesting because sometimes you get matchups that are like, why is it waiting to depart station? Got 3 block sections. That's a block break, right? I forgot you can only run one train with the swing launch. I forgot. Damn, shame. I was looking forward to that. But yeah, I think it was Voltron versus Maverick yesterday. And it was a very contentious vote, as you can imagine. But Voltron won out. And another mock upset a different mock, but I forget which ride. But yeah, Voltron won. I almost rode Voltron. Then I didn't. It's okay. Yeah, this thing does not have the best capacity. Look, I tried. I put in block sections. Oh, oops! I missed this little portion of Yep, I'm trying to grab it like. Now I'm manually searching through this. I really dig like the trench thing. I'm a sucker for the trench thing. I know when I see two Tatis, so I'm gonna love the trench. The trench is really gonna get me. I don't even know why this isn't filled in. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Oh, what are our stats? Very good. 876, 985, and 518. Very nice. Yeah, oh. Nemesis, I'm going to be the same way. I'm going to lose my mind with the trenches on Nemesis. It's going to be lit. It's going to be awesome. It says Serena's gone now, but she says that Nemesis, like, the retrack ruined it. And it's just funny to me, because I'm like, I never knew what it was like before the retrack, so I might just be like, oh, this is amazing. Oh, there's a tree in the middle of that path. Okay, okay, come on. Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. The Batwing and Afterburn is great. Easily the best part of the ride. Montu's is better, though. Montu's also has a trench. I mean, Montu has like 20 trenches. That's why I love Montu. And there's many reasons why I love Montu, but the trenches definitely help. Why is it waiting to depart station? I think I just don't run the block sections. I'm on continuous circuit mode. And, oh, I gotta test it again. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. BGT's not that. I mean, BGT is great coasters, but as a park, it's not that great. I really did not. I enjoyed my day there, but I didn't love it. The coasters make that park, but the park itself, like, the layout's terrible. Everything's very far. It's hard to get places. It's very confusing, and it's just like, it's Florida, so it's hot and miserable all the time. We went in like March, and it was like 90 degrees, and I was sweating my ass off all day. In March, Florida is just a blight upon humankind. Alright, it's hon oui oui omelette du fromage. Because it makes me think of Toutatis. So I'll make it the Toutatis colors. Oh yeah, the ops were terrible. The ops were not good. I actually went with my cousin. My cousin's been a Disney ride op for years. Like over a decade at this point. And on the Iron Gwazi line, he was having like an aneurysm. It was very entertaining to watch. She's like, this would never fly at a Disney park. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. How did they let this happen? And I'm like, it was funny watching him melt down, but at the same time, everything he was saying was right. Because the ops really are just atrocious. I enjoyed this layout. I did a good job with it. 8 inversions. I feel like this could be a good people pleaser. Good crowd interactions, as they say. Alright. I'm probably going to do one more and then call it, because the United Parks, ew, makes me think of United Airlines. I don't like that. Probably going to do one more and then call it a night. I do have some packing and such to do. So we'll take one more. Or alternatively, I will play Nubby's Number Factory, which is my new game obsession. I don't know if anyone here has recognized that game. If people are interested in something different, we can try that. Or I can just build something weird. I think one of the weirdest thing I could build that's not the fourth dimension, because that's very, very too much work. Very much too much work. We build a hybrid. Yeah, I mean, the Disney ops are very efficient. I'll give them that. Like, it's not something you could expect every park to hold up to. What is Nubby's Number Factory? Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Alright, we're gonna try it. Because I don't care. Because this towards the end of the stream, there are not many people here, so I'm gonna do it. Alright, say hi to Gritty for a second. Just give me 2 seconds to load up Steam. Alright, let's do it. This thing is beautiful. It is a, it feels like a 2000s Flash game, like... It feels very cursed. Like it's something fake that's like came out of like a nightmare from the 2000s, and I love it. And this is the guy who developed the game. And there are different Tonys. I'm just gonna pick a Tony so you can get the edit. It's a very simple game. So I'm just don't even worry about what this stuff is yet. Just trust me, just gonna roll with it. Okay, the game is simple. You have a ball, this is Nubby, and you shoot the ball, and you try to get big numbers. So you gotta hit a round goal, so the round goal is 17. So I gotta hit 17. That's it. But it starts to get crazy, because there's like items and crap. So like I'm about to buy this laser pointer, It triggers an electron beam that passes through pegs, and when an electron beam hits a peg, it'll give 50% of its energy. Wow. Watch that when it happens. Yeah, look at that. Shooting off lasers. Yeah, this has become my new obsession, unfortunately. I bought Balatro on a Steam sale like months ago, and I've refused to play it 'cause I'm like, Balatro's too addictive. I can't do this. Like, I'm right at the end of my dissertation. But then I downloaded this, and this is like just as addictive. But it's like one of those things that like, it's like Balatro where it just builds up, where you just get like loot. So you get the meaty perk, or you get the speedy perk. We'll get the meaty perk. And it'll just randomly shoot off lasers. You can build these crazy chains, which I'm trying to build to, but it takes a little while to get to. Once you get like rich. Okay, so we're at the mart. We have the dolphin. Do I even want the dolphin though? I'd rather spend the money on... Yeah, we'll do the dolphin. I am ready for Switch 2 info next week. I didn't think about that. I was excited about the Pokemon reveal, and they didn't reveal much. I just thought it was very funny because it's kind of like subtle digs at the French people. They're like, if you go around Paris at night, the French people will attack you. I'm like, oh, just like in real life. The French are mean people. Yeah, this guy was the developer of the game, and he just decided to be funny to insert himself into the game. And he's right. He's 100% right. I just watched he did an interview with this YouTuber I watch. You go to the black market, you can pick up a pregnancy test at the black market. It sounds fake. That's why I love it. Let's see, what do we get? We got the all-seeing pyramid that emits a god ray. See, it just starts building on itself. So you'll see now that it like... No, and we still got a little bit before it starts getting really, really crazy. But once things start to stack, it gets crazy. This is $5 on Steam. I'd highly recommend it. And it's also like the background music is amazing. It just matches this like early 2000s video game. Okay, there we go. Come on. Oh, we got the Clayman guy. Yeah. If a clay ball bounces off a wall or peg, it counts as a nubby hits wall. It starts getting really complicated. Well, that was a disaster. If you don't meet the round goal, you lose a life. Like I just did twice, because apparently I guess I'm not very good at this game anymore. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. What do we got? 5% chance in slot 5, or 25% chance in slot 3. Yeah. It's about to get chaotic. And it's just like... It's just a dopamine machine. And shit like that happens, and you can build like infinite chains. Oops. Screwed up that one. Kind of screwed up this one too. Damn! There we go. Once we get to the market, then we should be able to make crazy stuff happen. Let's go, Nubby. Let's go. Let's go. You got this. You got this. Oh, we got the squid. I want the squid, don't I? Yeah, I do want the squid. So we'll squid. Do this, because we want 30 pegs pop, 5, 6, and 7. we'll get the pet rock after. Alright, this will start going off. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That just gets... This is really fun after 3 beers, I'll tell you that. And just basically, like, everything starts to stack on each other. So it's like, the first peg was pumped. If you have passed the round goal, force triggers slot 5. And we have this guy, which triggers slot 5. And there's nothing in slot 3, so we should put this in slot 3. This is great mindless background stuff. I would agree with that. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. The words you're saying somehow make more sense than these equations. Yeah. That's impressive. Because I'm not speaking any sense right now. I'm just trying to impress my boss, Tony. Oh my god, I'm screwing up here. There we go, there we go. Okay. We're back, we're back. Eventually, it like barely matters where you put the ball, because it's just like the rest of the stuff will just take care of it for you. I say that and then oh, never mind, yeah, see? I screwed up and then it got me there. There are certain perks. Oh, we got the Yeti. We got the Yeti. I'll get rid of for the Yeti. Damn. Okay. I'm not gonna complain. The Yeti's really good. No, okay, there's nothing good there. Oh, wow, I just completely missed the peg. That's incredible. Yeah. I'm trying to go for like a... You can basically do an infinite run. Ah, bro, you can't skip the classes like that. The TA in me is disappointed in you. Or the professor in me. I guess both. Yeah. Oh, we can double up the pyramid. Pyramid isn't even that great, though. Oh, well. Come on, shoot me off. Shoot me. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Oh, Holiday Cheer's the worst. Yeah, you should have more respect for yourself. Oh, come on, come on. Tell me we can hit this. Okay, we can hit this. It's alright, your secret's safe with me and the other, like, 2 people in this stream. What do we got? Yeah, we can stack that. It's based on how slot 1 goes, so we need that to go off a lot. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, Santa's bad in this game. It's very disappointing. We need a good Jake the Snake now. The aesthetic of this game is just a masterpiece. It just takes me back to these random, like, Flash games I played as a kid. On, like, mini clip And all those websites that don't exist anymore because Flash games don't exist anymore. RIP. Oops. God, I have a very good setup. If I screw this up, it's entirely on me. I did save the quill. What do I get rid of, though? I'm gonna get rid of the God Rays, honestly. Yeah, exactly. It feels like those educational math games. Except it's not. Let's go for another reroll. Damn. Ooh, we got another squid. Put that on ice, and we'll cactus up. It's just the cactus, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's just like explodes on your screen and it's beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. This is nuts. Wow. Oh, this is still going. Okay. I'm not even scoring that well. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm not even scoring that high. You can get way better scores than this, but I think I found it. I think I've hit an infinite loop. Cool. All right, I'll stop it at 20. Damn. It's like watching a fireworks show on your computer. It's great. Nice. Mega. Oh my god. I found a way to make basically infinite runs that don't even make that much money. It's because the laser pointer keeps going off. Yeah, I'm doing things. It's still going. All right, I need something to make value. Yeah, it gets like this where it's just like it feels like it's damaging brain cells, but I mean that as a high form of praise. It's incredible, though. I'm, like, barely scoring. Oh, we can get the super laser beam and the double squid. I need a way to get more points. I'm sorry, friendly rock. You're out of here. Kebab perk. We need the kazoo. The kazoo's perfect. Actually, we'll sell that guy. We'll get the kazoo. Okay, I think I made it worse by getting rid of the friendly rock. RIP. Oh, this is much less engaging. I thought I had a thing there, and I think I've ruined it. Oops. Yeah, I had this great thing and I've ruined it. Oops. It's alright, we're almost at the end. It ends at 80, we're at 54. Yeah. Just gotta get to the end. Alright, black market. Let's go, let's go. Oops. I'm like close to losing. It is actually fun to watch what happens when you lose, because it's very dramatic. Oh, come on. I'm like scared now. I'm not hitting the round goals because I screwed up with the setup here. Maybe there's a better way to do it. Maybe I'll have double the Yeti instead of doubling. Yeah. Yeah, I know this all sounds fake, but okay, here we go. What do we got? Okay, we got the pregnancy test. What are we getting rid of? So we'll get rid of the cactus. Pregnancy test doubles the balls, so you get 2 nubbies instead of 1 nubby. And that's fun. Oof. Double oof. Uh-oh. It ain't going well. Not going well at all. Uh-oh, come on, come on. I just need to get... Okay, okay, okay. We're almost there. We're almost at the end. We're almost at the end. Alright, the springy perk. 5% chance to trigger slot 5. I think it was better when I was doubling the laser pointer. You got double nubby action. Yeah, I'm hoping someone just walks in and is like, what the hell is going on? I never... Oh no, I lost! The sun's gonna explode. Oh. Well. That was fun. Oops. We were... There was a moment there where things were going well. And then I lost track of things. That's okay. Gritty will judge me. Gritty will make my judgments. Alright. So, that was embarrassing, but I hope you all enjoyed. I am going to finish things up because I do have a bit of packing to do. A decent bit of packing to do, honestly. But thank you for coming. I hope you all enjoyed. I will say that probably over the next couple months is probably going to be a little bit more pared back for the channel, just because I have a lot going on in my own personal life. Like, I'm moving, finishing stuff up. I'm just going to be really busy, so probably not going to have too much time to make a lot of videos, but I'll do my best, and then hopefully if I finish up and have some free time during the summer, I'll be able to crank out a lot of videos, because I have a lot of cool ideas coming down the pipeline. But yeah, anyways, thanks again for watching. I appreciate you all, and I will see you next time. I don't know when next time will be, but I'm excited for it. So have a good night, everyone.